taking over 2008 Manchester City for 5 seasons right after they were brought out by the Abu Dhabi group. Just hours after the takeover, they shocked the football world by signing Robinho from Real Madrid for £32.5 million. In today's video, we're jumping into the exact moment to see what would have happened if I was in charge when City's new era began. We have over £132 million to spend in the transfer window for season 1. And we have, and this is our lineup for season 1. I think some of this isn't the starting squad, but I'll sort that out after to show you what we're going into season 1 simming with. So basically, we're going into season 1. We're not going to spend any money. We're going to show you how bad this team is without any transfers. It'll be very interesting going into the next season, unfortunately, because it won't let me do any transfers because it says they've already joined the club because this database just started. I don't know why. I've never realized that was an issue, but yeah, so season 1 with no transfers. I'm gonna do my starting squad and then I'm gonna show you what it looks like. Okay, this is the squad we are going into season 1 with. It is okay, not great. We got Craig Bellamy, Alani. He plays a right midfielder, but he's been put on the wing. I'm gonna keep the formation as originally gave us. He's on the wing. Okay, he's not meant to be. There's Zabaleta, Vincent Company, Richard Dunn, Joe Hart. Gelson Fernandez, I think that is. But yeah, it's okay. It's not the best team in some positions. I can see it. But yeah, that's the team we're going into season 1 with. So now let's sim to the end of the season and see how we do. We've just simmed to the end of the season right now. And I don't know, we might have done well, we might have not done well, but let's have a look. We're 7th. It's okay with no European, and probably no European spots, but done okay, I suppose. But yeah, let's see. Top of the table, Man United win it by a bit of a gap. Liverpool were runners up. Sunderland 3rd. That is a shock. Sunderland. We need to get the table on the screen right now to show you where actually Sunderland was in 08-09. This is the database 08-09. That is very interesting. They got Champions League football next season. And relegation is Hull, not a surprise. Obviously, Hull actually survived, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they survived. West Brom and Stoke go down. We can stay up on goal difference. Is it? Yeah, goal difference. Yeah. Fulham 13th, they actually got Europa League football that season, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, it was not bad. Sunderland is a bit of a shocker. And Blackburn quite up there. I don't know, 5th for Blackburn. We just got them Champions League football or maybe some Europa League football. But other than that, let's look in the other competitions and see how we've done. In the FA Cup, it's Newcastle and Man United in the final. We got beat by Chelsea 2-1 in the round of 16. In the League Cup, Blackburn won it against Hull. Surprise Hull. And to the League Cup final, I think that they had a bit of an easy run by seeing it. They beat Norwich 3-1, beating Swansea 2-0, and then beat Charlton 2-1. So they had a bit of an easy run. But to be fair, so not really. Sunderland get Champions League football and Blackburn beating them. So they both had a bit of an easy run, but not as easy as Hull. In the Champions League is Barcelona Man United Champions League final, recreating that season's Champions League final. Obviously, with Pep, they won the treble. Obviously, Messi and that were there. But yeah, that's actually recreating what actually happened that season. They beat Chelsea in the semi-final. Obviously, the season before that, Chelsea and Man United were in the Champions League final. But yeah, it's actually recreating something. We're actually going to see who wins that after. With Barcelona, it won't surprise me because that's what happened in real life. In the Europa League is Borussia Dortmund and Real Sociedad in the final. Real got all the way to the quarterfinals. No way. We beat AC Milan 4-1. I'll show you in a minute their team. Jesus. We beat AC Milan. We should have won it at that point. We got knocked out. Obviously, the World Cup we're not in. So that, obviously, we're not going to be in the World Cup. But yeah. The top goal scorer is Cristiano Ronaldo 2nd and Cisse 1st. Wow, that is crazy. Like, I don't know how Sunderland's just fucking got Champions League football. But Fowler is 3rd. Giovanni for Hull City. He got 13 goals and still got relegated. That's actually not that bad. So, we'll surprise if somebody in the next window tries to get him. I might be thinking about it. It's decent in the Prem. But yeah, it's very surprising with Sunderland getting top 4. I think that's when Rory Keane was managing Sunderland. I might be wrong. Might be a couple of years later. But yeah, Champions League football for them is a very good achievement. Obviously, bottom of the table is for Hull, West Brom and Stoke. But yeah, Portsmouth 10th, Portsmouth in the Prem 7th. Not great. We're not in any European football next season. So yeah, we're going to sim to when Man United and Barcelona play the Champions League final. We're going to sim to late June, so we know it's all done. Just have a look. But yeah, that is very interesting. Right, I've simmed all the way to the 15th of June. My manager ratings up there apparently, but other than that, let's go to the Champions League and Europa League final. Just to see what happens. Wow, Man United beat Barcelona 3-0 in the Champions League final to basically hold on to last champions for last season. Hold on to the trophy. They're still champions of Europe, so that's a very good achievement for them. It's obviously not what happened in real life at all. It was the opposite way round, and Barcelona won. Borussia Dortmund won against Real Sociedad in the final. PSG was, I didn't mention that, Dortmund beat PSG. But yeah, it was good for Man United. I'm going to show you, if I can. Let me have a look. I think if you go into team sheets and import them, you can see other people's teams. But some of them might not actually be what they've actually started up in these games. But let's have a look. We're going to go Italy, because we want to go to AC Milan. There we go. They've got Zinchenko, Beckham, Ronaldinho, Nesta, Maldini, Thiago Silva. Yeah, we beat them. That is a massive surprise. 4-1 as well. Surprised with that, but yeah, now we're going to be simming in season 2, and we can actually use some money in the transfer window to see if we can get a little bit better. Maybe improve the defensive positions a little bit. So now let's get into season 2. Okay, we are in season 2 now. Let's see how much money we have. We have £140 million, so obviously they want us to do well. Position wise, the same team, obviously. I don't know who to actually upgrade. I was thinking of the striker, but I think maybe more defensively we could do better. Like in the left back position, I'm thinking of. We've got Micah Richards has gone up. I think we should put Micah Richards into the team. Zabaleta's gone up by a rating. And oh, Robinho wasn't even starting. No, oh shit. Some of these ratings are going up though. So we must be getting game time, like Micah Richards. Should be getting some game time. But yeah, that might be why we got 7th. It wasn't starting. It would have helped if he was starting. I'm thinking midfield, personally. I think the striker is not great, but not too bad either. In the Prem anyways. But I'm thinking the midfield. This Clayton fella. I actually don't know who he is personally. But who we can do some upgrading in the midfield position. Or maybe this central defensive midfield position. Definitely. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to upgrade the defense a little bit. We're not going to spend the whole 140 million on one player. We're just going to upgrade it to make it a little bit better. So yeah, and let's start doing that. Okay, after a little bit of looking, I think we're going to get Produce Evra from Man United. I'm going to try and go into contract talks with him. Talks with the club even, to see if he wants to come to us. I think we can get him for a decent amount of money personally. Be a good defensive upgrade for our team. I think that's our problem defensively. Striker, maybe a future upgrade the next season. Or we'll see how much money we've got after upgrading the defense. I'm going to start with the initial 46.5 million. 84. I'm going to try and get that down a little bit to maybe 72.9 million. So we still got a little bit to spend. They're insisting on 84 million. Let me go. Let's do 74. So still quite a bit of money. But we're still going to have some. We're just going to have to set 84.9 million for Produce Evra. And we're going to delegate it. It's going to be way easier. We're going to try and get a deal for Alex from Chelsea. We'll see how much we can get him for. It'll be a good choice. 65.3 million. That is just cutting it. Just a bit. But these upgrades might actually get us into Europe. a bit more defensively as well. That's what we need. More money we need to be in Europe. So I'm going to start with the initial 47.5 million for him. It's saying 64. Yeah, we can do that. Hopefully we can do both of them deals without running out of money. They've accepted the offer of producer Everett, or he has, contract wise. So now he is a Man City player. Yeah, that just does not look right at all, does it? But yeah, he's now a Man City player. We have now done the deal for Alex to go to Manchester City. So we got our 2 players for season 2. So now we can do transfers now. So we're going to replace that and put them in their new positions right now. Decent defensively upgrades. For the defense is actually looking quite good now, just from them upgrades. We got Vincent Kompany's Abaleta, and Joe Hart in goal. I don't know, there's a bit of a gap there, isn't there? I thought, unusual. I don't know, it's just the formation there. But yeah, that's our 2 upgrades for season 2. Now we're going to sim to the end of the season and show you how we do. We've just finished simming to the end of the season. We lost against Liverpool finally at the end of the season. And our manager rating is not good as well. Oh dear. We got 10th. That was even worse than last season. That's what I mean. Oh, we might get sacked. But let's have a look. Sunderland again. The game to Europa League. I think we got European football this season. Finished 7th. I think they might have just got. It just depends everywhere around them. They might have got Europa League or just got Champions League football. Let's look at see how we did. Not very well in the Prem, clearly. FA Cup is Newcastle is in the FA Cup final again. I think Man United win the final of that, so they won a treble, but I'm not too sure last season. But other than that, got Liverpool, Newcastle in the Champions League final, the Carabao Cup final, League Cup final. Blackburn Rovers won it. It's Man United. I swear they did last season. Did they win it again? I could be wrong. In the Super Cup, Man United won it 4-0 against Dortmund. In Champions League final is Juventus versus Inter Milan. 2 Italian sides. That's very interesting. Man United got knocked out by Atletico Madrid in the round of 16. And yeah, Real Madrid beat Sunderland 4-2. That's not surprising at all. AC Milan beat Porto 6-2 in the round of 16. And Barcelona beat Benfica 6-3. Wow, that's crazy. In the League Cup, the Europa League, we got knocked out to Liverpool 3-1 in the quarter-final again. So yeah, we're not done great, and it's Liverpool-Roma Europa League final for them. So yeah, not a very good season for us at all. So hopefully we have our job next season, so we can go ahead and do a little bit more of rebuilding. And I'm thinking now up top, maybe a new striker or something. So let's go into the next season. We are now in season 3, and I had to resim. It was season 2 because of contracts. I forgot to redo the contract. But yeah, and we won the Europa League, but I'm not going to count it because we're resimmed. I'm not going to count it. So that means we're going to have Champions League football, a bit of an advantage. So we have £147 million to spend. Either way, we probably had a similar amount anyway. And we are going for someone attacking up top, to be honest here. We're going to go and get Aguero. That one's getting for a while now. And get up Aguero. And now Aguero plays for Man City. A couple of years before he actually did. We're going to put him up top. And that's it for signings this season. We were meant to replace the midfielder and the central defensive midfielder a long time ago. But we'll do that next season. Just see how we did. So that is it for signings for season 3. Now we're going to sim to the end of the season and see how we do. We have simmed to the end of the season. We have season 3. We're going to have a look. Our rating is not very good, but we're in the Europa League final against Sporting. Top goal scorer was, I don't know how to pronounce that. That's the top goal scorer in the Europa League. The Premier League, Arsenal win the league, and where are we? We're 9th. We're getting worse and worse. And the FA Cup, we're in the FA Cup final though. We'll see how we do there. Chelsea win the League Cup against Sunderland. The Super Cup, Juventus beat us 3-0. In the Champions League finals, AC Milan and Juventus. Why is it always the Italian sets every season? It was into Juventus last season as well. Now it's AC Milan Juventus. And our manager rating is very not good. We're going to sim to after them games finish to see if we win a trophy. And that's our objective, to actually win a trophy. Hopefully we do. I'm going to reveal now. That was a quick sim, so if we win a trophy, fingers crossed, we're not winning a trophy. Great start. Liverpool 1-0. You surely want to be Sporting. No. We've got no trophies and we're 3 seasons in. We're going to get the sack. We're shocking. Thought Aguero would help us up front. Clearly not. I don't know what else to upgrade. Maybe the midfielders. It's got to be the midfielders. Oh, bloody hell. Let's get into season 4. Now in season 4, our transfer budget is £152 million. So it's a little bit better than last season. I'm not surprised they've not sacked us already. We've won absolutely nothing in worst placements in the league. I don't think we're in any European competition this season. I said that before, it was. I definitely don't think we are. So we need to do better in the league. And hopefully win a trophy, maybe an FA Cup or something, just to get back into Europe. So we're actually going to go and upgrade the midfield, because I think that's going to help us if we want to win a trophy. We've just got a deal done for Micah Richards to Man City for £99 million. So we've got a little bit of money left. So we're going to put him in the squad. This might help actually as massively. Put him in central defensive midfielder. We'll try and get a midfielder as well, was better suited for us. We have got £51 million left, and our target is to win. Well, we are in Europe. We're gonna hopefully win the Europa League. I hope we do, because we need to win a trophy. Being realistically, we're gonna try to find a midfielder. I'm gonna look at the Prem again. Who we can find? We've got to do it. I've seen Mikel Arteta. We've got it from Everton. We're going to get Mikel Arteta. Way better than who we currently are. Let me go in transfer talks with. Looks nothing like Mikel Arteta one bit. The player face. Well, yeah, let's just try and see if we get Mikel Arteta to City. We'll try 30 million to start with. 38, we'll take 38. We have got Mikel Arteta now at City. We've just agreed on the contract talks. So we're going to put him in the squad, and then we're going to sim season 4. We hope we can win a trophy. That is the end of season 4. There's no promising on the screen at all. Yeah, we have an awful manager rating. We do get Champions League football though. So does Sunderland again. And relegation is West Brom, Crystal Palace and Stoke. So that's very interesting. Liverpool 11th. It's not great for them. Man United have won the league again. Was a surprise. And Spurs 2nd. Not a surprise. Spurs haven't won a trophy yet. Sunderland 3rd, as I said. And we got 4th. I'm happy about that. That was better than last season. They've got Iron Robin, Man United. They look at 9th on the score sheet. Top goal scorers. Very interesting. Let's look how everyone did in other competitions. The FA Cup, Man United, Spurs. I'm guessing Man United will win that. We'll look at them in a minute when we sit further. League Cup, 4-0 against Aston Villa. Chelsea won it. Super Cup, AC Milan won 1-0. Champions League final is Real Madrid versus Man United. And then the Europa League, Liverpool, Bayern Leverkusen in the Europa League. And now we're going to sim into season 5, the final season. Okay, we are in season 5. We got £158 million in the transfer budget. And now our chance is to win the Champions League and reach the FA Cup final. Yeah, we're going to get sacked this season. We should have been sacked a while ago. We're not a very good manager, are we? I'm thinking of bringing in a Messi. We'll have a look and see if we can get a Messi for a decent price. I think he could do the job of us winning trophies. And there we go. Messi is now playing for Man City. This should do the job for trophies, surely. We've got a decent attack now. That's all I can think of. I mean, a last chance. We've got Messi up front now with Aguero and Robinho. So surely we can win a trophy now and not get sacked. So we're going to sim to the end of the season. For final season, season 5. And let's see how we do. We've now simmed to the end of season 5. Our manager rating's not good. Let's see how done. We got 4th. Back to Champions League football. Messi is 2nd in the top goal scoring in the league. Oh yeah, let's have a look at the table. Man United won the league. Man United won the league. Spurs 2nd again. West Ham 3rd. Surprise. Man City obviously is 4th. Relegation is Fulham, Leicester and Southampton. So yeah, it's FA Cup winners, Man City. League Cup winner. Yeah, we won the League Cup. We won a trophy. That is actually, I'm actually really happy about that. In the final season, we actually end up and win a trophy. So yeah, 2-1 against Liverpool at the Super Cup. Real Madrid won it. Man United win another Champions League. And Chelsea won the Europa League. And yeah, I'd actually say it wasn't great, but we won a trophy, even though it's just the League Cup. Messi got 23 goals in 48 appearances, 7 assists and 15 clean sheets. He's 24. Oh, is it everyone's 24? Aguero got 15 goals in 46 appearances and 7 assists. Mikel Arteta got 2 goals. That was just quickly have a look at that. But yeah, that's the end of the video. Unfortunately, we only won 1 trophy. We should have won more. But that is the end of the video. And I'll see you in the next video. I hope you like this new style of content, and I'll see you in the next video. But bye for now.